from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
On the same day, county officials hold a town hall about youth gun violence. 2 more Henrico students are arrested after a gun is found on a school campus. We'll tell you more about it in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Tuesday, June 7th, 2022. It's brought to you today by the Barnes & Deal law firm.
And now for the news.
2 students at John Rolfe Middle School in Varina were arrested yesterday after a handgun was found on campus. According to Henrico police, one student came to school with the gun and showed it to the second, who then took it and walked away. Both students face charges of underage possession of a firearm and possession of a gun on school property. Both were admitted to the Henrico Juvenile Detention Home. There was no known threat to any school, according to police. Just hours after that incident, Henrico County Manager John Vitolkas started a town hall meeting at Henrico High School to address the increase of youth violence in schools. He began the meeting by remembering several Henrico school students who have died during the past 2 years from gun violence, saying, quote, "I wish we could have celebrated the accomplishments of these young people instead of having a moment of silence to remember their short lives. We are obligated to use their legacies to prevent future tragedies in our community," end quote. Police Chief Eric English, who co-chairs a task force designed to address issues of youth violence in the county, said that guns are easily accessible to youngsters. More than 300 guns were stolen from vehicles in the county just last year alone. Superintendent Amy Cashwell said she's often asked why there are no metal detectors in schools, and she said, quote, "There is no solution that's off the table. To say we're not looking at them wouldn't be fair. We're looking at every angle," end quote. A body found in the James River yesterday morning is believed to be that of 28-year-old Sarah Irway. She's the second woman who was reported missing on Memorial Day after a group of people went over Bocher's Dam during a group outing on the river. Richmond officials received a call from a citizen shortly before 7:50 a.m. yesterday who reported seeing the body in the middle of the river near the Huguenot Bridge. Fire officials from the city recovered it. Later, in a press release, Henrico police officials wrote that the discovery concluded a week-long multi-agency search for 2 missing persons, though they didn't specifically confirm that the body recovered was in fact Irway's. 23-year-old Lauren Winstead of Henrico disappeared along with Irway. Her body was discovered several days later, about 5 miles downstream. A single vehicle crash yesterday afternoon in Varina left 1 person dead. Police said it happened at about 3:30 p.m. in the 4400 block of Charles City Road. The victim's identity has not yet been released. A rising senior at Highland Springs has committed to play football at the University of Virginia. Miles Green is a 6'3", 240-pound defensive lineman. He also had scholarship offers from Duke, Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia Tech, and others. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Barnes & Deal. Barnes & Deal has emerged as a highly respected family law firm over the past 3 decades, with the resources, skills, and experience necessary to handle high-asset divorces and other complex family law matters across Virginia. To learn more, visit barnesfamilylaw.com, that's B-A-R-N-E-S, or call 796-1000.